Welcome to a new job at Westlake. We're obviously right on the Brisbane River here. This place in the 2011 floods got the bottom level of this two-storey place flooded, and what was here originally was a deck, but obviously it's been washed away. So the year or so on, the Adaptit crew are back to put a new deck around the swimming pool over here. Just thought, what a massive little backyard area here they have. It's quite nice looking over the river, obviously when it's at its normal height. But I'll go down and show you what we've got in store. You can see the area that we're going to be decking. It's going to run all the way around from this point here on the concrete all the way to the fence right over there where that net's hanging up on that fence. So that's how wide it's going to be, and it's actually going out. If you can see that boardwalk over here, we're going to have a row of posts just on the outside of that boardwalk and running along all the way pretty much to where Damo's standing down there. So that's going to be quite a large decking area to go next to this swimming pool. As you can see our plans, how that's going to be built around the pool. It's going to be, we're not using Queeler decking on this one because we're going to it's going to get tiled on top, so we're putting FC sheeting down on top of our joist, not Queeler decking. So it's going to be a lovely little area. So this is probably going to be a little bit over a 2-week job, so there's going to be plenty of instalments, so keep tuned. This is how we're going to be digging the holes. We got 17 holes to dig, so heavy artillery required. Sneaky update on the progress here. This is midday on morning 2, and we've had all the holes dug out. I don't know if you can see down there. Massive, these are metre deep holes, so it nearly took us all day Friday, and same again, and all this morning to get all these dug out. I think there's 17 holes dug. As you can see, there's another row. There's a row there, a row going all the way along there. Shano at the moment, as you can see, is just installing our angle, which our joists are going to sit on at this end. We've got to bend one around. There's one going just all the way around here, and he's just prepping that. It's a big 9-metre long one. He's just pre-drilling the bolt holes there. You can see we've got rope supporting this is our front beam, massive 9 metres long over there. We've tacked our triple grips on there, so we've already worked out the spacings of the joists, so we've put that up there and they're ready to go. Just simply tack that on, and there's going to be another beam. I'll wander up here. Another beam just over here. We've got to knock that top sleeper out, and there's going to be another beam going from the corner of that angle to that bit of white paint on the fence there. So hopefully by the end of today we'll have all the beams up and a couple of joists tacked on. We'll keep you updated. The stage we're at the moment, we're actually got to put a bit of this angle that you can see that's going along here. We've actually got to bend it around the odd shaped pool there, so you can see what we've done. We've just run the grinder in the back at specific spots, so it's a bit hard to tell here, but it's already a little bit kinked. You can see that. Basically that's just going to allow it to bend around the shape of the pool. I'll do a video of it when we get it up there. Look what we're up to here. We're just ready for concrete. Damo here is hanging the last post. Basically we've tacked all the posts onto the bearers, and as you can see, there's no concrete in the holes as yet. We're going to get the concrete truck here in about half an hour's time. We're going to pump all the footings full of concrete, plumb them up, and then by tomorrow that's going to be a nice solid structure. You can also see from earlier our back channel with our grinding slits in it to make it bend around the edge of that pool. It's come up quite nice. You can see what we've had to do because of you can see this rippled edge here underneath the tiles. We've had to drop this angle down to get a proper fixing. So what we're going to be doing is installing 100 by 50 RHS just to pack those joists up so it's level with the top of the concrete and the coping. So we'll probably give you an update when we start pouring the concrete. There we are, concrete's ready to rock and roll, concrete pump truck. You can see the hose rolling down the hill. And there's going to be a lot of concrete on there. I think we've got about 2.4 cubic metres here. It's Glenn Oss, he's going to do some hard yakka for us today. And we'll get you updates whilst we're pouring. Lovely bit of pouring by the lads there. You see the concrete getting through the pump. Shano levelling them up, doing a dream. Damo on the trowel. And as you can see,
well, mate, if we get a rough idea,
starting to look like good solid footings now. Welcome to another edition of Adaptit TV. Had a busy morning here. We've had the scaffolders in, putting up this fine structure for us to work at a safe height here now, so we can walk on the deck and we're safe from any falling. The old secure certificate is there displayed. Our footings have gone off from yesterday afternoon. Looks quite nice and solid. I'll just climb up here. We had a little bit of extra concrete left over, and what we've managed to do, because this underneath this deck here is going to get turned into a workshop, so with a little bit of extra concrete we made a little workshop top slab for him. So that's going to be quite handy. Once there's going to be a floor underneath there obviously later on, but that's going to be a nice little touch. Also, you can probably notice I've got a few joists in at the moment with our rubber tape on top. It's taking shape quite nicely here. Lovely breezy afternoon. And what's Damo doing? He's there's prepping the second half of the joist, so they're the ones for that next section over there. Suppose I better go over there and help him install them, and we'll keep you updated. Sneaky update before we whack our compressed fibro sheeting down. As you can see, all the joists are laid, looking well spaced apart there. We've spaced them apart so we can fit the sheets, the joins of the sheets on a joist. We have also installed our gutter. So this is having a gutter right the way around the edge of the deck, and you can see the guttering starts there, comes all the way to the corner. The water, there's actually underneath over there, there's going to be, I've tapped in already, I'll show you in a sec where it's going to, but you can see nice gutter all the way along there, and it's going to flow to that corner there. You can also see a few packing pieces we've put so the edge of the sheets don't bend. I'll just wander over here. Shana's just putting the straps on to level the front of the gutter up. And you can see where I've tapped into the existing storm water is down here. I've just whacked a T-piece on there, and it comes out a dropper in the gutter just here, so all the water runs down that. So it's going to look quite a bit different once we get it sheeted, so I guess we'll get into it. You can see our semicircle little joist there, holding up the proper joists all the way around there. It's actually come up quite good. That's how we get our curved edged. And you can see an update on what we're doing. A few sheets down, looking nice, good straight lines, happy days. Progress report on the sheeting that we're doing here. You can see how we're notching it out around the copings around the pool. It's coming up quite smart. We're just going to have Sikaflex up each joint, so along joins that way, and around this edge around the pool. Got all the tricky bits to cut in now, so we'll keep going. On the end of day 6 sees all the fibre cement sheeting installed. We've made an attempt to start putting Sikaflex in the joins, but we require more Sikaflex. As you can see, looks quite a treat at the moment. You can see here earlier we dropped the bearer. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but along this join here we've actually, this concrete slab's got a slope on it, so the deck's actually, it's pivoting slightly, so there's a lot of fall going from here this way. That's on a slight slope to match with the sloping fall of the concrete that way, but from this point on it's all nice and level. Just wander over, you can see the Sikaflex is just water, keeping the joins watertight, because obviously underneath is eventually going to get built in, so you don't want anything coming through underneath. So once we get some more Sikaflex, all these joins will be finished up. You can see how the sheets are going to overhang the gutter and the water's going to drip in. It's going to turning into a quite a nice area actually. It's the weekend today, so we'll be back next week, and we're going to start putting in the glass panel fencing. We'll keep you updated. See you next week. TV time shows us probably about a third of the way through the glass paneling. As you can see, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 13 panels in, and looking quite smart. We've got a top rail to put on this glass paneling as well, so we'll do that at the end once all the other panels in. I'll just go underneath whilst we've got the scaffolding to show you how we've attached them. So simply we've got this is our joist here and our bearer there, so we've got a bolt, nice big bolt through the joists, a nice big bolt through the bearer. That's holding the bottom of the post. That's well secured. You can see we've done that the whole way along, and because we've attached it to the beam's dead straight, which gets the row of our posts. Look at that, in a pretty nice straight line. So we've got a gate to go on over there near my esky there. There's a gate going on there, and we've also over here where this temporary pool fencing is, there's going to be another glass section in over there as well. The glass panelling is going to finish at this point here, and in stage 2 of this project there's going to be a blue board wall. Oh, look at the cheeky water skier. It's a bit dangerous at the moment. We've seen a fair bit of debris float down the river in a few days at this job, but yeah, good luck to him. We'll get back into it. As you can see, we're nearly there with the panel fencing. Just a handful of panels to go there. Just the reason for crossing to the Adaptit TV is just showing you the top rail, how we put it together. So this gets screwed into the top of the post like so, and then you can see this is going to be the actual top rail, and it's got like a little clipping system. So on the inside, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but there's a little lip up underneath there, and that's going to clip on nice and securely, so this run will go the whole way along up on there, and it'll look quite nice. You'll get a finished photo of it later on for you. We've got got to install those two over there. That's coming up in the next few hours, so we'll get that done, and we're nearly there. Welcome to the completion of phase 1. You can see we're walking into the pool there of the new nice glass door with glass fencing with handrail. Nice and solid handrail there. We've got all legal gaps, not allowed to have any more than 100 mil underneath that, and as we've mentioned earlier, there's a big valley going there, so that's the maximum point. And you can see it's come up really nice, hasn't it? We've put Sikaflex in those joins there, so it's fully watertight. Nice join on the handrail there. And we'll come over here, and you can see much the same, more posts and panels. Stage 2 is going to see a blue board wall erected under there, and we're going to be building in underneath the deck that we're standing on. I'll just whiz around here. We've also installed a bit of glass panel fencing. We're not required to have a top panel on, top rail on this, because of it's not on a deck, it's just a pool fencing, so we just have the nice bit of glass sitting there with another gate and a nice gate latch. That is, as you can see, the sun's already gone down. Pulled a bit of a late one today, but what's going to happen now, we're going to get the spray-crete in, and they're going to spray-crete it the same pattern as what's existing just here. So that's just going to be sprayed on top of our fibro sheeting, and that's it's going to look rather nice. When we get back to stage 2, we'll come up here and have a look at the finished product. It's going to come up really nice. That'll be us over and out.